Kids on the back porch swing, July air in our lungs, not a care. Just dreaming. Your old six string in your clumsy hands, every wrong little note somehow made me believe in. Years blur by like the lines on the highway, but I still hear that first soft song. Every time the night runs quiet, I can feel you humming along. So let the guitar talk, say the words we never could. Every band, every chord still burning in the wood. If my voice should shake when I reach for what we lost, just let the guitar talk. Let the guitar talk. Found a box with a faded tape, our names scrawled in blue, edges torn, case broken. Hit play, heard our younger ghosts laugh and miss the beat, every promise unspoken. Some love doesn't end, it just lingers in the dust and the old love songs. When the room feels heavy, haunted, I can hear you singing I don't need the right words now, just the treble of your old refrain. Let it tell me you remember all the voices we never dust on the frames, faded sun in the curtains. Coffee stain on the counter from the night you said you'd stay. Your jacket still hangs on the back of that old chair. I talk into the air like you just stepped away. When silence screams louder than our late night fights, every word we never said flashing like a warning light. When silence screams, I hear you calling out my name in the spaces, in the seams of a love we couldn't save. When silence screams. Your song on the radio hits the brakes on the highway. I pull over, eyes closed, let the years roll past my face. We were young, we were reckless, skipping rent, chasing weather, thought the world couldn't touch us. We were wrong, but we were brave. I still said one play too many, catch myself on your side of the bed. Every habit, every half-formed joke keeps you living in my head. If I could turn back the records, spin the vinyl one more time, I'd hold the pause between your sentences and never cross that when silence screams, when silence screams. Coffee cup rings on the table, dust in the air where the sun falls slow. Old Polaroids curled on the counter, every corner says your name in low. Your jacket still hangs by the doorway, sleeves rolled the way you left that night. Radio hums that faded love song, I still mouth your part, it still fits right. Look me in the eye, love me like it's forever, kiss me through goodbye. Trace your note on the fridge door, blood soft from all the times I cried. Back soon written like a promise. Funny how forever never tried. Maybe we were perfect in the past tense, maybe we were better in the dark. Your ghost still dances in the hallway, clicking to the beating of my car, windows down, singing wrong words. Summer soda on your t-shirt, your hand hanging in the wind. We swore we'd leave this town Drive till the map turned blank. Every stoplight felt like forever. Every kiss like a promise. Halfway to heartbreak, we were laughing at the signs, thinking love was always on the safer side of time. We were holding on to someday like it couldn't slip away. Halfway to heartbreak, and we never saw a change. Cheap rings, corner booth, sharing fries, talking big plans. We sketched houses on napkins, put my name on the mailbox. Then the calls came late, long days, longer goodbyes. You said, I'm just tired, that's all. But your eyes were already gone. Halfway to heartbreak, we were laughing at the signs, thinking love was always on the safer side of time. We were holding on to someday like it couldn't slip away. I still drive that old route, past the diner, past the field. Every crack in the pavement knows exactly how I feel. If I could turn us around, back to that first slow lane, would you still reach for my fingers, or just let go again? Your jacket still hangs on the back of that chair, faded leather, frayed at the seams. Photograph curling in a dusty old frame. You're laughing like you never had to leave. I still drive down that dead end road, windows down, radio low. Every turn feels like a ghost of who we used to be. Electric heartache running through these wires in my chest. Every memory hits me like a lightning in my breath. We were young, we were wild, we were sure it wouldn't break. Now I'm living with the echo of this electric heartache. Coffee getting cold on old jeans folded in the drawer, your jacket on the same old chair, dust on every picture frame, but your voice still hanging in the air. I drive past that corner bar where you'd steal my Friday nights, parking lot, our crowded world, two kids lost in dashboard light. I'm dying for one more night on that cracked vinyl seat by your side. Windows fog, hearts wide open, talking big dreams like we never get old. I'd trade every lonely dawn for one more careless, endless time. If I could hold you like I did back then, I'm dying for one more night. Kitchen clock still skips a beat at the hour you used to call. Coffee cup you always use, waiting by the kettle on the wall. I've loved, I've lived, I've learned, but you're the ghost that feels like home. I laugh at all our stupid fights, now I'd kill tonight, sleep alone. I'm dying for one more night on that cracked vinyl seat by your side. Windows fog, hearts wide open, talking big dreams like we'd never get old. I'd trade every lonely dawn for one more careless. Baby, we were too young to know how rare it is to feel that close. You said, someday this won't be enough. I swore forever like it was nothing much. Now every song on this old car radio finds your name in every note. I pull over just to breathe, 'cause you're still right here with me. I'm dying for one more night on that cracked vinyl seat by your We were kids in that corner booth, stealing sips from a borrowed truth. You laughed so hard that the glasses shook. My heart changed hands on that second look. Your jacket smelled like smoke in June. Old jukebox humming some faded tune. You traced my name on the window steam, said don't wake me if this is a dream. Between whiskey and you, I can't tell what I'm running to. Is it the burn? Is it the bruise? Or the way that I once fit next to you? Between the bottle and the past, I keep reaching. You left your sweater on my chair. Still smells like summer in that spare room air. Faded Polaroids in a coffee tin. I keep opening the past, letting yesterday in. Love in broken chords, playing on and on inside me. Every rise and every fall still hits so sweet, so slyly. We were out of tune, but I still hum the song we started. Love in broken chords echoes through this half-healed heart, yeah. Old blue Chevy on a gravel road. Your hand out the window, catching wind like gold. Mixtape warping in the dashboard heat. You sang the wrong words, it still sounded complete. I trace your name in the dust on the glass, soft as the sound of a prayer from the past. If you walk back through that open door, I'd find the key, find the key to that same old Ford. Found your sweater in the corner, still smells like autumn rain. Polaroids on the refrigerator, all our gold in picture frames. Broken love theory, we were almost never easy. You were right there, but you couldn't really see me. I keep tracing every chapter in my mind, like if I understand the ending, I could close enough to feel the ache. If I could go back for a minute, I would stay when you would break. Found your jacket in the closet, ticket stubs in the pocket, folded tight. All our plans in faded ink, little ghosts of Saturday nights. You said we'd never lose this feeling. I still hear it in the hallway. I live alone with all these seasons. You're everywhere, you're everywhere. I'm lonely, but alive, breathing in the echoes of our time. Your shadow on the wall still fits with mine. I'm lonely, but alive, learning how to live between the lines of holding on and knowing you were mine. Coffee cup with your lipstick, still a ring on the table, stained and brown. Talk out loud like you're listening, and let the quiet settle down. I drive the long way past your corner, street we said we'd someday leave behind. Every stoplight flickers like a warning to turn around, but I just glide. I'm lonely, but alive, breathing in the echoes of our time. Your shadow on the wall still fits with mine. I'm lonely, used to think forever, man, we'd walk the same old road. Now forever is the courage to sleep in a half-cold bed alone. Old photograph on the dashboard, it just curled like we got one too. Sunset spilling over your shoulders, I still see that younger you. Parking lot after the movie, windows fogged from how hard we laughed. You said, one day this will be nothing. Funny how it's all I have. So let me break for you. If something has to fall, it be me? Then watching you come apart. Old cafe on the corner, still smell like summer rain. Your jacket on that metal chair, my name in your old keychain. You laughed about forever, like we could bend the night. We carved a date into the table, hoping time would treat us kind. Hold my heart tonight, like you did back then. Lay your promises on my shaking hands. Even if the morning tears us from this light, for one more moment, oh my heart tonight. I saw your face in a window on a street we used to roam. Two coffees and an empty seat, the past calling me home. Your letter in my pocket, crease where I said goodbye. Ink faded into fingerprints, but your words still burn my Maybe we were too young to know what we had. Still I keep every second folded in the back of my head. If we meet in the quiet, where the years fall out of sight, would you take this tired heart and hold it like it's right? Found your old jacket in the back of the closet. Smell like cheap perfume and rain. Little Polaroid tucked into the pocket. Both of us laughing, drunk on nothing but our names. We were late night coffee at the all-night diner, change in a jar by the bed, talking about forever like we'd already signed it, tracing constellations on your shoulder instead. Midnight in your arms, time was always ours. Clock hands frozen over that small town sky. Even when we fell apart, you're still that burning star. I close my eyes and there we are. Midnight in your arms. You drove too fast down that long county highway, windows down, the world in black and gold. You said, if this is it, then baby, I'm okay. And I believed you, every word you never told. Funny how the years get quiet, names fade off the phone. But some nights when the dark gets honest, you're the place I go. I still hear your keys in the door, your boots on the floor, the soft little curse when you dropped your guard. And I still feel your breath on my neck, that whisper, don't forget, like a promise carved in the dark of my You left your sweater on my chair, smell like rain, and cigarette I still folded like a prayer. Found the ticket in my drawer, one-way ride to who we were. Faded ink, but I remember more. Laughing hard in that old car, driving circles just to feel unsure. Dark roses and regret, blooming in a glass by the bed. Sunday records, coffee cold, you in barefoot grin, spinning slow, pretending we were bold. You traced maps on my back, said someday we'll run and not look back. Dark roses and regret, blooming in a glass by the bed. Every petal holds a word that we never said. I still reach across the sheets for the touch I never get. Loving you is all I had. Dark roses and regret. If I call your name in the quiet, would you turn around again? Or keep walking down that hallway like we were strangers, almost friends? I replay the final door slam like a movie I can't forget. Coffee gone cold on the nightstand, old Polaroid spread on the bed. Your jacket still hangs on the door frame, like it might slip on your shoulders again. We were two kids in a small town, your dad's worn-out car, windows down, August was breathing. Every turn felt like touching the stars. Slow dance with pain in the dark of my room. I still move the same, every step I take. Slow dance with pain, hold it so close till it fades. If I let you go, music in me break. Still hum that song from the backseat, the one you swore you'd write someday. Life came on strong, we lost the chorus, but the first few lines never went away. Maybe we did all we could, maybe we just lost our way. I toast the years on this bedside table, and I drink to the girl I was that day. Ashtray coffee on the windowsill, old band shirt on your chair, still there. Sunburned photos curled at the edges, we were wild-eyed, breathing summer air. You drew hearts in the fogged-up glasses. Someday we'll laugh at this. Now I'm driving past our faded haunts. Every turn tastes like your kiss. Echoes in the smoke of every bridge we burned. I see your face in the gray, in every slow twist and turn. The past just hangs in the breath I choke. I keep reaching through the years. the same. Found your jacket in the corner, smell the autumn on the sleeves. We were younger in that flannel, saying things we half believed. Oh, cassette on the table, faded label, cracked clear case. I press play and there we are, every word, every wasted day. Whiskey tears running down a Polaroid night, laughing till we both caught fire, then we burned out of sight. Whiskey tears on the letters that I never sent. You were my beautiful accident. I still taste you here in these whiskey tears. We were steady as a bar stool on a floor that liked to shake, spilling promises like shot glass dreams. One more round we'd always take. You said love was just a moment, I said it could last for years. Guess we both were right in some way. You're still here when I'm out of beer. I don't call you anymore, but I talk to you at night, in the clink of cheap glass, in the glow of that sign. If I had one more chance, break of the second drawer, coffee stain on the corner, like we left it there on purpose. I could hear your laughter in the creases of the page, every word a Polaroid, fading at the edges. You're a fading memory, soft as an old melody, playing in the back of my mind on a Sunday drive. You're a fading memory, but you're still living everything in the way the evening light falls on this quiet life of mine. Drove past your old apartment, windows painted over now, our names carved in the railing, rusted but they're hanging on. I could taste that first September rain on your denim jacket sleeve. You were saying it's forever, I was trying to believe. Some days I swear I see you and strangers on the street, and the crowd moves like a curtain, and it's only me. Smells like rain and cheap red wine. We traced our names in window file, said we had forever. We believed that line. Sunday records on the floor, we watched the dust dance in the sun. You laughed so hard you spilled your drink, swore that we were broken, but we saw coming. I can live with every scar I'm thinking of, but nothing hurts like love. Drive past your parents' place, the porch light glows like it's still ours. Your shadow in the upstairs room fades before I find the words, before I park the car. I kept your letters in a shoebox, found your jacket in the back room, smelled the summer on the torn sleeve. We were younger than the rumors, thought the world was on our car keys. You were drawing hearts on napkins, I was laughing, trying to act hard. Didn't know the little crashes were already leaving marks. We were soulbound and scarred, holding on in the dark. Every promise that we whispered still tattooed on my heart. We were broken, we were brave, learning love the hardest way. Yeah, we burned and we bled, but I'd do it again. Soulbound and scarred. Old songs playing through the cracked dash, sang along like we were on stage. Every red light, every quick glance wrote another line we can't erase. Now I see you in the small things, coffee rings and midnight cars. Time has taken what it wanted, but it never took who we